episode of Pepsi Meal. I'm your host, Chef Jalemari. And folks out there and the audience members, we have a special treat for you today. We have Chef Peno, everyone. Chef Peno, let's welcome him. So great to see you today.
Haven't eaten since the last time I was here.
I know. You look so skilled. It's amazing. It's time to eat something. Okay. Today we decided that we're gonna make a 90-second 7-layer taco dip. 90 seconds.
Wow.
You know, here's the thing. You know, a lot of you out there, you know, you get home and you're like, I have no time to make anything. I have a little time. But you know what? We have fixed that for you today, okay? We are personally going to make something special just for you. So if you have little time and just few ingredients around the house, this is the meal for you guys, okay? And you know what the best thing about this is? We're unlike those other cooking shows, you know, where they've got everything in those little special bowls and stuff. No, that is superficial nonsense. Nothing happens like that at home, okay? We are going to make things from scratch today for you guys. This is great. So anyways, we are making the 7-layer taco dip, okay? In 90 seconds. 90 seconds. Okay, so,
Let's go.
Peno, are you ready?
Yes.
All right, I want you to go ahead and grab the first ingredient, which is going to be avocados. Now you remember, folks, when you are getting avocados, make sure they are fresh and... I'm sorry, Peno, that's a little slow. So we got 90 seconds here. So I'm just gonna go ahead and speed things up a little bit here and just kind of, get them out there and stuff like that. You know, what you really want to do is you want to get the texture of the avocados, okay? Because that is really gonna come into play. You know, when you mix it in that 7-layer dip and stuff like that. Now, I'm gonna go ahead and take care of this. Why don't you go ahead and grab that tomato sauce? That's gonna be the next ingredient for us. Thank you, I appreciate that. Now, the thing about this is that when they're green, you got this tomato sauce, they're running out of time there.
You know, when I was in the Mediterranean, I find they do this with smelt instead of tomato sauce.
Oh, yeah, unbelievable. You know what? Smelt is the new tomato sauce today, okay?
Look at those.
Because it's got the bitter, acidic taste that everybody looks for, all right? And these are just unbelievable. Oh, unbelievable.
Beautiful.
This just smells like you're aquarium at home, and it's just really going to give you that feeling of you are eating something that is ethnic. Okay, I'm just gonna go ahead and grab the cheese for us real quick here, and you go ahead and just mix those around in there.
All right, I got it.
Okay, so let's see. Well, instead of the regular cheeses that you would use nowadays, like, you know, Colby Jack or Holy Swiss or Jalapeno Jack, we decided to use cottage cheese.
Oh, the texture of the curds against the smelt.
Yeah, the good old American
Great
cottage
idea.
cheese nowadays is so underrated, okay? And I mean, look at that. You know, you just get a bunch in there, like, you know, bada boom, bada bang, okay? I mean, that stuff is it's unbelievable. You want to mess that around in there and just, hey, Holly, why don't you go ahead and just grab the refried beans for us really quickly there while I just kind of mix this up here. By the way, if you guys can zoom in on this, this is looking amazing. This is going to be something that when you bring your parents over, you're going to be like, look what I made, and with barely anything. Well, we don't have refried beans, but you know what? If you don't have that, out of season, what you want to look for is just grab a can of Spam, because see, this is also brown and lumpy. So you want to get something that maybe looks like it. Just substitute it. It really doesn't matter. As long as you've got stuff that you can substitute in there. I mean, this is good stuff. You know? I mean, you can. Wow, that's really good.
You get that in there.
Go ahead. This is awesome. Okay, you know what? You know what else I'm thinking is needed for this thing? A little bit of diced tomatoes. You know, just a little sprinkling on top. You know, like a little peek of the guy or something like that. You know, if you have that stuff laying around the house, go ahead and toss it in there. This is just something that, well, seems like, you know, we decided not to use diced tomatoes. So what we're gonna do is,
it's diced. They're diced. It's diced celery.
Yeah, we're gonna just, you know, it's the same thing. It's like if something's diced, this is diced. You know, just toss it in there. I mean, you know, it's like bammo. You know, I mean, this stuff, it will all come out the same.
Look at the color.
Look at that. I mean, this is just looking at me. You know what? We need a few garnishes on there. Go ahead and see if we got like a little bit of I don't know, some extra cheese or maybe olives or something like that. No, something a little bit bigger than that. Something to just really say this dish is amazing.
Pork hocks?
Pork hocks. What are pork hocks?
It's the hock of a pig.
All right. Hey, you know what? For those of you who love hot dogs and know all the stuff that goes into these things are more amazing. Can you get that? It's a little hard for me there. I didn't think you're stronger than I am. Thank you. For those of you who love hot dogs, pork hocks are just amazing. This is a leftover byproduct that just usually just gets ignored. What we're gonna do is we're just gonna toss it in there. This is good for when you want ground beef or some ground turkey. You don't have any of that stuff laying around, that's okay, substitute it. Pork hocks are just, it gets that protein in there and just, get a little bit of that juice going on. That is just, smell that? That is just,
I love it.
That's just amazing. Now I know that some of you, your dish might not look as great as this, but you know what? It's okay. You just use whatever you have. You don't mind what goes in it, then this is the perfect dish for you. You know what? Now that's a meal.
Dude, look at this. Okay,
Do it.
Spam and pork hock.
Do it.
Do
Sick.
it.
For the students.
Oh my god.
They love you.
Oh!